Michael Geoghegan is a political consultant and joins us now from Victoria, BC. Michael, what do you think of the budget?
Well, I mean, obviously it provides a significant amount of stimulus spending, but at cost of a rather eyebrow-raising annual deficit. And the numbers associated with that have led to a decline in Liberal support and a boosting of support for the opposition Conservative Party. So I think Justin Trudeau is aware of that, and they're trying to harness the troops to get out there and sell the positive aspects of that budget.
Is the government getting bang for its buck? In other words, they're running these deficits. Is the economy responding to this stimulus?
Well, it remains to be seen, but certainly putting more money into infrastructure is a good thing. Obviously, anything that we can do to maintain or enhance economic mobility is a good thing. But the overall, deficit and debt burden, that is very worrisome. And, certainly a legacy that Justin's father bestowed upon Canada. And I don't think he wants to go down in history as leaving the same magnitude of a problem.
Pierre Trudeau had quite the legacy in Alberta. Let's go to politics there now. The PC Party really wants to change things on the right there. Do you think that what they've planned is possible?
It's absolutely possible. I mean, the quirky thing about Alberta is in their existing legislation, the creation of new political parties, Alberta's been fertile ground for that over, since Confederation, since joining Confederation. But in terms of merging parties, there's actually not much in the way of the legislation that allows for that. So I imagine there's going to be some serious lawyering involved in terms of how they actually bring about this merger. Is it actually, getting rid of two parties, or is it, one taking over the other? And it's obviously the optics are going to be around merger, but in terms of the legal mechanisms, it's going to be interesting to see, because if they're not able to have some kind of succession mechanism, they basically have to start from scratch, where they register a new party, the existing funds of the old party. You can't just readily transfer them into the new party. It's a bit complicated.
The succession mechanism for the federal NDP, we get to see another debate tomorrow. What are you expecting from the candidates who've thrown their hats into the ring?
Well, I think they're looking to, get attention. They're sensing some vulnerability from the federal Liberals. Liberals traditionally, campaign left and govern right. They're starting to see a little bit of people that went over to Liberals, most notably on the issue of marijuana legalization. You now have this crackdown in terms of raiding dispensaries. I think that's getting some support going back to the NDP. And so now they're like, okay, how can we distinguish ourselves from the Liberals and, portray ourselves as being the better deal for, average Canadians?
Michael Geoghegan joining us from Victoria. Michael, have a great weekend. Thank you very much.
Thank you.